The vast, deep ocean has never been a forgiving place for the faint-hearted or the fragile. And as we follow the courageous fishermen onto the decks of these colossal steel machines that plunge into the heart of the storm, we truly understand the exorbitant price, filled with blood, sweat, and tears, of the massive commercial fishing industry. The boundary between life and death, between glorious victory and the brutal wrath of nature, is sometimes as thin as a winch cable straining against a force 12 gale. Opening this epic documentary are images of weathered men and women, clad in bright yellow and orange raincoats, like tiny, resilient sparks against the gloomy gray backdrop of the sea and clouds. They emerge from the harbor before dawn has even lifted the thick curtain of mist, leaving behind the warm land to venture into a wild world where the flames of storms rage.
Brace yourselves! Hold on tight! A massive wave is coming right at us!
The white-capped waves, as high as two-story buildings, threatened to devour everything. The film unhesitatingly revealed from the outset the overwhelming power of nature.
Nó lớn quá, tôi không giữ được. Cố lên, đừng buông tay. Nhanh lên. Pull, pull. Harder. I'm trying, it's too strong. One more heave.
In that moment of nature's ultimate fury, the image of small figures clinging to rusty railings, swaying precariously on the slippery deck, battered by relentless seawater, emerged as an immortal monument to the will to survive. The deep wrinkles around their eyes, the icy raindrops streaming down their weathered faces, the clenched teeth, and the hoarse shouts of commands amidst the thunderous roar, all these vividly portrayed the bone-chilling brutality of seafaring. But the storm was only the prelude to an even more arduous battle awaiting them at the bottom of the dark depths. A close-quarters confrontation with monstrous creatures.
Kéo mạnh vào. 1, 2, 3, lên nào.
In the true essence of the ocean, the tension reaches its peak as the colossal industrial winch begins to turn its heavy, gear-bearing reels. The deafening screech of metal signaling a large catch has been taken.
Fast, heading northeast. The storm is pushing them. We need to adjust the net drop point.
1, 2, 3, vô. Vô. Mạnh lên.
Kéo mạnh lên. Được rồi, giữ chắc vào. Sóng đánh mạnh quá.
Rough, sinewy hands, bulging beneath damp rubber gloves, exert all their muscular strength to pull on the coarse, barbed rope, tugging at the giant creature struggling wildly beneath the dark gray waves. Then comes the moment of greatest explosion. The sea suddenly churns with white foam, tearing through the water and soaring into the air, the majestic, iconic image of giant marlins with their sharp, sword-like beaks raised in defiance. Or colossal bluefin tuna, with their shimmering silver scales gleaming in the flashing light of the storm. The sight of these 100-pound sea monsters thrashing violently, sending thousands of tiny bubbles into the air just below the deck, creates a breathtaking action sequence. More dramatic than any special effects blockbuster, it's a moment of pure physical confrontation, where primal natural forces clash head-on with human skill, courage, and intelligence. Fishermen of all genders, races, white, black, or Asian, all united in a single rhythm. Lean back, feet firmly planted on the muddy floorboards, using chains and oversized steel hooks to subdue the enormous, slippery, struggling fish.
Cọ lên, giữ lấy dây. Được rồi, kéo đi.
When the colossal fish is finally subdued and lies flat on the waterlogged wooden floor, the film instantly shifts from a battle anthem to a cold, brutal, yet magnificent industrial symphony of commercial seafood processing. The camera relentlessly zooms in on the roughest and bloodiest details, revealing the raw, messy reality behind the glitz of fishing. The giant blades, the razor-sharp filleting knives.
Giữ chặt vào, sắp đứt dây rồi.
With a gleaming, unhesitating swing, the ship's deck ripped through the thick skin, revealing the vibrant, fresh, crimson chunks of tuna meat with their beautifully interwoven white fat veins, like exquisite marble slabs.
Kéo chắc vào. Được rồi, bên này xong rồi. Xong cả rồi, về thôi.
The deck transformed into a veritable slaughterhouse. Muddy seawater mixed with fresh fish blood, flowing profusely over the rough metal surfaces.
Họ vô ta. Kéo đi. Mạnh lên. Cố gắng lên.
Processing workers, their gloves stained with blood and ice shards, swiftly sorted, hooked, chained, and transported the enormous chunks of fish meat, throwing them into tanks overflowing with white ice.
Biển đêm nay thật yên bình. Đúng vậy. Thật bỏ công việc vất vả.
Con cá này lớn kinh khủng. Chúng ta đã làm được rồi.
Đúng vậy, nó chắc phải nặng hơn 500 cân.
Đây là chiến lợi phẩm lớn nhất trong đời tôi. Hoan hô! Cuối cùng cũng được con cá ngừ này. Tuyệt vời quá. Chúng ta thắng lớn rồi.
The high-pressure water jets shrieked, spraying torrents of white water onto the massive, bare fish skeletons to clean the deck, creating a chaotic, noisy, and deathly scene, yet filled with an astonishingly persistent and professional work ethic.
Làm một ly cho ấm người rồi về thôi.
Exhaustion was evident on every weary face, the strained backs leaning against the cold iron railings, the gasps of breath escaping after exhausting all their strength, yet they persevered. Above all the hardship and brutality, the film delivers incredibly warm, humane, and deeply moving moments of camaraderie.
Watch the wind, it's shifting.
These include the moment the storm subsides, giving way to the clear dawn, or the brilliant golden sunset casting its light upon everything. On the deck of the ship, having just endured a life-or-death battle.
We did it! Look at the size of that thing. này thật khổng lồ.
The fishermen stand close together, their smiles dispelling all weariness. They raise their fists, clap their hands, and high-five in celebration of their victory alongside their magnificent catch. Their eyes meet. Conveying a wordless understanding of those who have faced life and death together. They stand with their arms crossed, proudly admiring the immense fruits of their labor, under the shimmering sunlight reflecting on the calm sea. The image of the pensive, white-bearded captain gazing towards the horizon, and the radiant, proud smiles of the brave female fisherman. All these elements conclude a perfect, epic journey.
Lấy phần này đi. Được rồi, cẩn thận với xương. Và lọc mỡ bụng nữa.
The entire script is not merely an excellent visual documentary about the fishing industry. Offshore fishing with rusty machinery, tangled cables, fresh red flesh, and raging storms is, more importantly,
Đặt xuống đi. Rồi, xong cái này.
an epic celebration of the vibrant life, unwavering resilience, extraordinary solidarity, and the raw yet immensely magnificent beauty of human labor in the face of the vastness, majesty, and ferocity of Mother Ocean.